Or is this full-time MMA now?
I love full-time MMA right now.
Back to the daily grind, and shout out to the full-time patrons. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full-time
MMA.
We may have just found our main event for UFC 230 at Madison Square Garden. Full-time family TJ Dillashaw and Henry Cejudo faced off ahead of a potential UFC super fight. The fight seemed all but announced on Extra TV, and in the caption they did announce it. Now there's a video you can go check out at Extra TV on Twitter, and there was a little bit of trash talk. It was actually really good between TJ Dillashaw and Henry Cejudo. Just a couple of the things I remember. TJ Dillashaw said, "I'm coming down for that second belt. I'm going to knock him out." Henry Cejudo responded with the line like, "You already got knocked out by a flyweight before." And it was just kind of, they really dove back and forth, a little bit of trash talk. And if you were listening to the live stream earlier, I asked the question, do you guys think Demetrius Johnson would have said that line? You already got knocked out. You know what I'm saying? The trash talk. He's a very respectful guy, not really known for that. But now that there's a new champion in town, Henry Cejudo, who just dethroned Demetrius Johnson at UFC 227, he's potentially taken everything Demetrius Johnson worked for as far as this champ versus champ super fight. Now, with that being said, that's just the way the cookie has crumbled for Demetrius Johnson, because he does deserve an immediate rematch. I think we can all agree that. But he's injured, and he's not going to want to take that immediate rematch when he's not fully healthy, because if he loses again, then hell, that flyweight belt might not come back until who knows when. So he wants to make sure he's 100% healthy, so whenever he goes to reclaim that title, there will be no excuses when he's coming to win that belt. He doesn't want to have a fucking injury, you know what I'm saying, and who knows what would happen in that fight. So with that being said, whenever Demetrius heals up, I'm sure he's going to be next to challenge for the flyweight title, but we might have a bantamweight. Actually, it's going to happen at flyweight. You know, TJ Dillashaw has talked about coming down to flyweight. Henry Cejudo talked about going up to bantamweight. But for TJ Dillashaw, for the fight to make the most sense, he's like, I'm coming down for the second title. If I win, I want to be the champ. And then if TJ loses, he doesn't lose his belt. You know, with Demetrius Johnson, it was more of a legacy fight because he was pound for pound number one in the world, and so he was a little more willing for DJ either way. But with Henry Cejudo, a little more at stake here for TJ Dillashaw, and so he's coming down for that second belt. So with that being said, man, the trash talk was there. You can see in the caption they say, "It's on, UFC fans. TJ Dillashaw and Henry Cejudo are ready." They squared off, talked a little trash, and we need a main event for UFC 230. There's a couple other options for TJ Dillashaw who he could have defended against. Dominic Cruz, Marlon Moraes, Rafael Assunção, they've all made their case, but it looks like, out of the three of them, two of them could fight, and the winner could for sure face TJ Dillashaw next. But we'll see what happens. Dominic Cruz did say he was ready to fight on Ariel Helwani's MMA show. He made it clear that he wants to fight TJ Dillashaw next. He was talking some trash. I mean, he made a great case. But if he's going down to fight for the belt, maybe Dominic Cruz will have to take on one of these number one contenders in the meantime, in between time. So we'll see what happens. We'll see when this gets announced for. It's not official. It's Madison Square Garden yet. But aside from this fight, the only other potential main event for Madison Square Garden we were talking about was maybe like John Jones EC3. But a lot would have to happen for John Jones to be cleared in time to fight at Madison Square Garden. So this could be a potential Madison Square Garden main event. If not, either way, it looks like it's happening sometime later this year. So with that being said, man, it is what it is. Shout out one time to Stamina MC and Chris B, who were both at the live stream earlier. They donated. Stamina MC donated $50. Chris B donated $30 to be able to make the Kayla Harrison fight companion happen this Thursday. We had a work shift. And now we're going to be doing the fight companion. It was almost in jeopardy, so thank you guys very much. That's going to be fucking fun. Can't wait. With that being said, it is what it is. Let the full-time family know what you think in the comments. And before we go, shout out to all the full-time MMA white belts that have hit the subscribe button. Make sure you also hit the bell right next to it so you get notified every time I upload a new video, or some of the time that I upload a new video, because YouTube's notification bell is a player hater. But this is one of the hardest working independent MMA channels on YouTube. We provide daily updates, full fight card breakdowns and predictions. We make MMA fighter freestyles, and we've already interviewed pro fighters Aljamain Sterling, Sean O'Malley, Felony Charles Bennett, and Bruce Lush-Medio in just a little over a year as an MMA channel. We're one of the fastest growing MMA channels on YouTube. So with that being said, if you're interested in more videos like this, check out the Full-Time MMA Dojo over at patreon.com. One of the things you can see while you're over there are some of the goals of the channel, and also more free videos like this, betting advice, and more. We just launched the Full-Time MMA store over on teespring.com, and we've got some limited edition gear in order to celebrate that. We've got some Day One Foop the Other Side shirts that are only available for a limited time. Also, you got leggings, phone cases, Don't Be a Bagel Biter coffee mugs, and more. With that being said, you can check the links out in the description if you want to check out the Full-Time MMA Dojo or the Full-Time MMA store on Teespring. I apologize about the long outro, but a closed mouth don't get fed, so respect. Let the Full-Time family know what you think in the comments. I'm out.
Da 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 da. It's the motherfucking DOG.